5 hours a week. That is all I spend on my business, and it still generates recurring revenue every single month. If you are new here, my name is Adrian. I am a corporate manager with a full-time job. I am also building a business that my employer will never see. I call it Invisible Exit. Today I want to show you the 5 tools I built to make this possible, because when you only have 5 hours a week, every minute has to count. You cannot afford to waste time on things that do not move the needle. Before I built these tools, I was drowning. I had spreadsheets everywhere. I was checking 3 different dashboards to understand my numbers. I was spending more time organizing my side business than actually building it. And that is the trap most corporate professionals fall into. They treat their side project like a second full-time job, burn out in 3 months, and quit. These 5 tools changed everything for me. Tool number 1 is the FYM Dashboard. FYM stands for Free Your Mind. This is my command center. It tracks one number that matters, my monthly recurring revenue, and how close I am to $4,000 a month. It also tracks what I call an invisibility score, which measures how well my business identity is separated from my real identity. And it gives me an exit timeline, a realistic projection of when I can walk away from corporate life on my own terms. Every morning, I open this dashboard for 60 seconds and I know exactly where I stand. Tool number 2 is the idea pipeline. This is how I validate new micro-SaaS ideas in 48 hours instead of 48 days. Most people spend months building something nobody wants. The idea pipeline forces you through a structured validation process. You identify a problem, you verify that people are already paying for solutions, you estimate the market size, and you get a go or no-go decision before you write a single line of code. I have killed more bad ideas with this tool than I have launched good ones, and that is exactly the point. Tool number 3 is the Stealth Ops Hub. This is the backbone of staying invisible. It automates the backend operations that would otherwise eat up all your time. Payment processing, customer emails, subscription management, analytics. All of it runs without you touching it, and more importantly, it runs under your business brand, not your personal name. No one looking at the back end of my business would ever connect it back to me. Tool number 4 is Launch Control. When you have a day job, you cannot spend 2 weeks doing a product launch. You need to go from ready to live in hours, not days. Launch Control is a system for releasing products faster than your day job would normally allow. It handles the checklist, the deployment steps, the post-launch monitoring. I have launched products on a Tuesday evening and been in my corporate meetings Wednesday morning like nothing happened. And tool number 5 is the Brand Manager. This is how I build an organic presence on YouTube and Reddit without spending hours creating content from scratch. It helps me plan my content calendar, repurpose video scripts into blog posts, track which topics perform best, and maintain a consistent posting schedule. Because organic traffic is the only traffic strategy that costs $0 and compounds over time. Now, here is what makes these tools different from the hundreds of SaaS products already out there. These are built specifically for corporate professionals running a side business. Every feature assumes you have limited time, you need to stay anonymous, and you need to see results measured in recurring revenue, not vanity metrics. You do not need all 5 to get started. In fact, I recommend starting with just 1. Pick the tool that solves your biggest bottleneck right now. If you do not know your numbers, start with the FYM Dashboard. If you have ideas but no validation process, start with the idea pipeline. If you are worried about being discovered, start with the Stealth Ops Hub. Each tool is available individually, and I will be doing deep dive videos on each one in the coming weeks. If you are a corporate professional who wants to build recurring revenue streams, without your employer ever knowing, subscribe to this channel. New videos go live every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I am Adrian. 5 hours a week, 5 tools, 1 invisible business. See you in the next video.